start by talking about proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation, or PNF. PNF can be used with people who have a variety of conditions such as spinal cord injury, Parkinson's disease, arthritis, CVA, and many others. Interventions in PNF work to improve patterns of movement that a person does during functional activities. It's important to know that all body parts have two diagonal patterns of movement according to this approach. So we're going to start by talking about the unilateral patterns for the upper extremities, but keep in mind that these patterns can combine for bilateral movement, and that there's also patterns for the lower extremities. So first we're going to talk about diagonal 1. So we're going to have D1 flexion to begin with. This includes shoulder flexion, external rotation, and adduction. And when you would see this would be during feeding, or when you're combing the hair on the left side of your head while holding the comb in your right hand. There's also D1 extension, and this includes shoulder extension, internal rotation, and abduction. This would occur when you're sitting in a car and you want to push the door open. Next, you would have diagonal 2, which includes D2 flexion, where you have shoulder flexion, external rotation, and abduction. This would occur when you are combing the hair on the right side of your head while holding the comb in your right hand, or doing a backstroke while swimming. You also have D2 extension, and this includes shoulder extension, internal rotation, and adduction. And you would see this movement when someone would go to pitch a baseball. Other terminology to consider is when a person moves in a D1 extension pattern that is bilateral and asymmetrical, it's called chopping. The reverse of that, D1 flexion in a bilateral asymmetrical pattern, is referred to as the reverse of the chop. D2 flexion in a bilateral asymmetrical pattern is called lifting, while D2 extension in the bilateral asymmetrical pattern is referred to as the reverse of the lift.